Recently, if you follow K-pop, you probably have seen the news of fans holding a truck protest, demanding that Day 6 member Taewon leave the group after his dating rumors surfaced online. The post infuriated fans because it listed suspicious couple items, and even claimed that Taewon is preparing to get married secretly. And just 2 months ago, some ATEEZ fans were criticizing Woo Young, the group's main dancer, after a video of him patting and high-fiving True, the main singer of the disbanded group Luna, at a baseball game appeared on social media. And backlashes like this are happening in the K-pop world every day. Today, there seems to be an invisible line between male and female idols. No physical touch, no ambiguous eye contact, everything that requires a male and a female idol to be in the same space is for business. But more than a decade ago, idols were having all kinds of collaborations together. They even showed up in romance programs as newlyweds on screen. And they genuinely appeared to have a good relationship with each other. No one seemed to worry about backlash or criticisms because of their closeness. This change naturally makes us question, what happened? Does this mean that we're becoming more and more traditional? Are fans simply just jealous? This is Sore Spot from Yuan Production, and in Sore Spot, we ask the uncomfortable questions and examine the awkward truths. And this time, we're going to talk about the red line between female and the male idols. When we look at the whole K-pop history, there are different waves of idols, and if they debuted and remain active in the same era, oftentimes they share some characteristics. Now people have figured out a way to group and divide them into different generations. For example, HOT, SES, Pink L are the icons of the first generations of K-pop idols. Girls' generation and a Big Bang represent the second generation. BTS, Blackpink, and Twice are the third generation. There are also 2.5 and 3.5 generations of idols who debuted in between those milestone years, and after that, you have the 4th and 5th generations rising. Before the 2010s, or we could say before the rise of BTS and Blackpink, if you were an idol group, the best way to promote your music and your team was to get on TV. At the time, all the TVs in Korea were monopolized by 3 major broadcasters: MBC, SBS, and KBS. They all had a bunch of entertainment programs running. And as an idol who wanted to be seen by all Korean audiences, you had to kiss those producers and the directors' asses. And you had to kiss them so hard, so they put you on their shows. And because idols were young, energetic, and desperate for any kinds of exposure, they were always cast in all sorts of game shows, quiz programs, and sports shows. Also, because young idols were attractive and talented, romance programs loved to cast them. Filming for these broadcasters felt like a torture sometimes. The filming hour was long, you might get injured, your group might appear as a background only. Sometimes, instead of screen time, you received hate comments. Because there were only a handful of shows that cast idol groups, inevitably, you ended up seeing your peers on a regular basis. Shows like Real Romance Love Letter, We Got Married, and Invincible Youth are good examples. It was only natural to build some sort of friendship or comrade-like relationships with other K-pop idols because you were in the same boat. Eventually, these idols, sometimes under a director's guidance, formed a friendly and even intimate relationship with each other on screen. We also saw many natural interactions off stage, especially among those who had known each other from their trainee days. During this period, the only way for these idols to get their names out there was to get on TV. It was okay if you had a really small fan base and your album didn't sell big numbers. But once you get widely recognized nationally, you will get endorsement deals, you will have performance events and concerts, and these are the bread and butter. For example, Sistar, a 4-member girl group debuted in 2010, even at their peak time, Sistar's first week of album sales was around 5,000 copies. But they're recognized as one of the top female idol groups in that era. Pretty much all of their title tracks hit #1 on all music charts as soon as they came out. And Sistar achieved this kind of popularity by actively appearing on television. However, just like newspaper and radios, let's face it, The heyday of television has passed. With the rise of streaming platforms, YouTube and TikTok, the dominance of the three big broadcasters is crumbling. At the same time, viewers' tastes have shifted. No one wants to watch celebrities pretending to be fake couples on screen anymore. In the late 2010s, We Got Married was constantly criticized for creating cliched, fictionalized marriages without shedding any light on what a real marriage actually entails. Today, the most popular content are the ones that feature real people's stories. The study, research on viewing experiences of a reality dating program starring ordinary people, reveals that viewers now prefer the love stories of ordinary people because they can relate to the cast. As one male viewer in the study put it, "It's interesting because I see the lives of ordinary people, not someone distant like a celebrity. It feels like something that anyone can experience." If people are no longer watching reality shows on TV, how do idols promote themselves? For idols and their entertainment companies, this means that they don't really have to rely on big broadcasters or famous Korean producers to grant them the exposure. As long as they want, they can promote their music and build an intimate relationship with their fans on different social media platforms. And this is one of the reasons that BTS ended up becoming a worldwide famous artist.
둘, 셋, 펄! 찬! 안녕하세요, 방탄소년단입니다!
As an idol group debuted under a small entertainment agency, they had gone through a number of unfair treatments. They were ignored by popular TV shows, their screen time was often cut. But they remained 24/7 active on media platforms like Twitter, YouTube, VLive. Even if they're not promoting their songs on music shows or when they're touring, fans can still watch their self-made content every week. And this is quickly picked up by other entertainment companies. Now the new generations of idols all put their vlogs, behind-the-scenes videos on YouTube, and many of them have their own production teams to tailor game shows for them. The reality is, attending shows is really expensive if you add up all the transportation, the hair and the makeup, costume, and other expenses. In 2024, one former member of the K-pop group, Victon, revealed that a week of comeback at different music shows can easily cost about 20 million won. If you debuted under a small agency, why would you spend all that money if your songs can't go viral on TikTok? Idols can follow BTS' paths, just keep creating their own content independently. And this is the second reason that we see less interactions of female and male idols. They simply don't meet each other that often anymore, and they no longer need to. Idols still meet and collaborate on music shows, TikTok challenges, and I'm sure they talk to each other in the makeup rooms or on a backstage of music festivals. But because viewers now have more individualized content catered to them by algorithms, we're less likely to see one big show that includes a mix of idol groups from different entertainment agencies. The development of social media and smartphones definitely made idols more aware about their surroundings. Anyone can make a post about the clothes two idols wear, the same emojis they use, the same places they've been, and it says, "Oh my god, I think idol A and idol B are dating." And who hates these dating rumors? The entertainment companies do. According to research done by the Korean Financial Engineering Association, reports of romantic rumors about celebrities have a short-term negative impact on entertainment companies' stock prices. In January 2025, SM Entertainment stock dropped 6% after the dating rumor between BTS member JK and aespa winter widespread online. And 3 years before that, YG and Hype stock shares also took a dip when the dating between Blackpink's Jennie and BTS V was exposed. But if there is anyone on planet Earth who hates idols dating more than anything else, it's the fans. And it's nothing like the new generation of fans are more possessive. It has always been like this. The Black Ocean events that nearly tanked the girls' generation's career are an example. In 2008, at one of the largest joint concerts in Korea, when Girls' Generation got on the stage, all the fans turned their light sticks off and chanted "Wonder Girls." The underlying message was very clear. The audience did not want to see Girls' Generation. After the initial Black Ocean event, 2 other protests targeting Girls' Generation took place in China and Thailand. There were many reasons behind this, and one of which was that when Girls' Generation debuted, in order to raise their popularity, SM Entertainment initiated many collaboration projects between Girls' Generation and other famous boy groups including Super Junior and the TVXQ. Obviously, this was the traditional senior idols help junior idols strategy, but it backfired when all the fans of those boy groups saw their beloved male idols getting intimate with Girls' Generation's members in commercials, variety shows, and music videos. Throughout K-pop history, we've seen many incidents where fans boycott and fiercely protest an idol group because of dating rumors. Sometimes an idol even has to upload a handwritten letter to apologize to their fans after dating news is released. From an outsider's point of view, I'm sure many people find these furious fans crazy. Idols are human beings who have their own feelings. How can you stop a person from falling in love or getting married? People often point fingers at exploitative agencies who implemented these dating bans, or at fans who have unhealthy parasocial relationships with their idols. But in order to fully understand the resentment behind idols dating, we need to talk about a rising phenomenon in the K-pop industry: fan labor. And after hearing this, you might side with the fans.
아미 감사합니다.
바이브. 그리고 우리 미찌 분들 너무너무 감사드립니다. 사랑해요.
우리 에이틴이 너무 고마워요.
Thank you to all of the answers from abroad who really helped us get to this place.
네, 우리 1등 만들어준 우리 캐럿들 정말 감사드리고요. 캐럿들 사랑해요.
When idols thank their fans on a stage, who do you think they're thanking? Is it you? Is it me? Maybe. But most likely they're thanking the fans who've supported them wholeheartedly all along. So how do you become a fully supportive fan? Let's say if your favorite idol is competing on a survival program, you've likely already registered an account and voted every day to make sure your idol can debut. And once your bias finally releases an album, you need to create dozens of IDs to stream their songs all day long, hoping their songs could climb to the top 50 in all music charts.
We finally got our official fandom name. 3, 2, 1. Icon!
When your idol announces their fan name, you begin to pay a membership fee to become their official member. When your idol starts to promote their albums, you attend various events like their showcases, music shows, online and in-person fan sign events and concerts. These fan sign events are one of the main ways to form a close relationship with your favorite idol. You get a unique, one-on-one time where they truly belong to you. They sing and dance for you, do aegyo for you. They can tell your special TMI that no one else knows. They can wear all the accessories that you want them to wear and pose however you want them to pose. If you go to many of these fan events, your favorite idol will remember you, and you will have conversations like friends. They might ask you questions like, so how's your day? How did your exam go? How did you celebrate your birthday? So how do you make sure to secure a spot at these fan events? The answer is bulk buying. Usually, entertainment agencies schedule fan signing events and the showcase on the first week to boost the idol group's first week sale. The entertainment agencies would make an announcement, and then you go to the official websites to purchase the albums and apply for fan signing events. The whole system works like a lottery. One album equals to one entry ticket. Usually, only 50 to 100 fans will be invited to the fan signing event. This means that the more albums you purchase, the higher chance that you get. In order to secure these intimate moments, sometimes fans are buying over 200 albums, spending more than thousands of dollars. Clothing and shoe companies that have idols as advertisement ambassadors would also offer entry tickets for fans if they spend a certain amount of money in the shops. There are even communities who study the raffle system, and they created a term called fan sign cut, cut, which refers to the minimum number of albums that a fan has to buy to secure a spot at a fan signing event. Unfortunately, sometimes an unlucky fan can spend as much as $3,000 and still not be able to get into a fan signing event. And fan sign is not the only trick that entertainment agencies have to boost the sales. Because fans' favorite members are all different, the agencies often release an album in various versions, with each member featured on a different cover. And each album includes photo cards of randomly selected members. Sometimes, in order to collect your bias unique photo cards, you need to buy multiple albums from different locations. Special albums have special photo cards. A release in Japan has different photo cards than a release in the US. These album selling strategies push fans to stockpile albums at home, and it created a lot of album trash. In 2024, bags of albums released by the idol group 17 were found discarded on the street in Tokyo. There is even a note on the side saying, "Please take as many as you like." Only the photo cards and fan sign entry tickets were taken. The CDs remained untouched. And it's not just the fans' money that is burning. The time, the energy they put into supporting their idols are what makes a fan labor. When idols release a song and start promoting, fans also need to be available to show their love. YouTuber Nakyung Jessie in 2023 uploaded a vlog detailing her 2 days following NCT 도제전, a special unit of NCT promoting their new EP, Perfume. And her video title is literally called 48-Hour No Sleep 도제전 Activity Vlog. It features her traveling, going to the exhibition, attending the fan sign event, and pre-recording music shows at different broadcasters. And it's not like everyone can just go to these Korean music shows and watch their idols perform freely. It takes a lot of work. Let's make Hearts to Hearts, SM's new girl group, as an example. Hearts to Hearts released their single Root in February this year, and if you are a die-hard fan who wants to support them at these music shows, you need to become their official member. You need to purchase the song on Melon, which is a Korean music website, and you also need to stream the song at least 220 times. Also, these pre-recordings can start at any time of the day, so you might have to start lining up before 3 a.m. So you take the time to figure out all the guidelines, you sacrifice your sleep, you coordinate the transport, and you wait hours in the middle of the night. All of these hustles are entirely voluntary, as it is considered as a privilege to see your idol perform one song at music shows. And fan labor does not just stop here. You see fans wait for the idols at the airport, fan attend all the events, take photos, and then Photoshop and post them online. Many photos taken by the fan sign masters actually have become quite legendary within the fan communities. Fans also scour all the videos of their idols posted, translate everything in their own languages, add subtitles and upload them on YouTube. Fans make free keychains, stickers, and bracelets to distribute them at concerts. Fans send flowers to radio stations for playing their idol songs. Fans organize birthday cafes and even sponsor advertisement on Times Square. I believe many fans really enjoy doing all of these voluntary work. As a fan, you just want to give the love back to the idols and to the fan community. But when the new generations of idols are having 3 or 4, sometimes even 6 comebacks a year to promote themselves, fans also need to dedicate their time and money just to stay engaged. It is mentally and physically demanding, it is financially draining, it could be full-time work, but fans rarely get any compensation in return. And this exploitation of fans is generally overlooked by the public. People always talk about idols burning out and having to take a break, but we rarely hear fans sharing their own burnout stories.
진짜 과장이라고 생각하면 안 되는 게 저는 거의 애지간한 원룸 보증금 정도 썼고 돈도 돈이고 건강도 너무 많이 뺏기고 체력도 많이 닳고 그냥 득되는 게 없지만 그걸 다 알면서도 최애를 사랑하는 그 마음 하나로 버티는 사람들인 것 같아요.
So let's circle back to why fans hate idols dating. If I devoted so much time, money, and energy to an idol group, at this point, I already built a very strong bond with them. And this pseudo relationship makes me feel like I have a say in my idol's life. Or, as psychologists call it, I have developed a sense of psychological ownership of my idol. Because, I voted for you so you can debut. I promoted hard for you and your team. I attended every event to cheer for you. If this idol gets dating scandals, I would feel very betrayed and hurt because this idol just sabotaged my work or our work by pursuing their personal desires. Whereas on screen, they keep reassuring me that they put their fans and group in front of everything.
저의 모든 것이어서 감사드리고 여러분이 있어서 너무 행복한 것 같아요.
Time has changed. Female and male idols keep the interactions to the bare minimum because they don't want to piss their fans off. Both idols and entertainment agencies know that chasing national popularity is past history. Nowadays, it is the size of a fandom that dictates the success of an idol group. Today, fans are not just consumers, they are prosumers, producers and consumers. They get to decide which idol can debut and whose dream will be shattered. Sometimes they even get to pick which songs gets released, which member will be included in a special unit, or what kind of clothes idols can wear in this event. K-pop fandom is the formidable power behind record-breaking album sales in recent years. When Zero Base One and Rise debuted in 2023, their album sales easily surpassed 1 million copies in the first week. But this used to be a milestone record that was impossible to break. It took BTS 5 years to reach it. The rise of fandom culture makes it seem like fans are top dogs who get to create their customized idols. But the reality is, fans are exhausted. Entertainment companies have learned that in today's highly fragmented market, instead of promoting an idol group to everyone, you can make more money by having a number of loyal fans. And from there, these agencies just need to squeeze the last penny the fandom has by releasing various kinds of albums, events, and merchandise. Fandom-centric marketing strategy is the reason that K-pop album sales are extremely inflated right now. Entertainment companies push young idols to work 24/7 to keep fans' attention, and fans are also being exploited, pouring their money and energy into supporting their idols' activities. From the idol's side, the agency's unfair treatment is masked by achieving a dream. But from the fan side, free labor is often disguised as fandom culture, unconditional love, and even as a privilege. In a world where everyone can feel so isolated and separated, it feels so heart-touching to see many fans are making an effort from the bottom of their hearts to thank the hard work of their idols and to team up together to make a positive impact. But we're also living in a world where fans are now sharing some of a company's responsibilities to help producing, promoting, and marketing their idols. Where is the fine line between supporting an artist and being exploited by the K-pop industry? When you see videos of fans getting hysterical because of their idols' dating rumors, maybe instead of mocking them, it is the time for us to question the whole system. The K-pop music industry encourages unhealthy parasocial feelings between fans and idols. It prioritizes fans who have higher purchase power and those who dedicate the most time and effort. When a fan's love is measured by who collects every album and photo card, who buys all the merch and goes to every event, all of these manufacture unhealthy obsessions. The awkward gap between female and male idols and the hatred of dating rumors are reflections of how distorted the K-pop industry and the fandom culture have evolved. There are still many genuine friendships formed among K-pop idols, and fans can also find great partners in crime at events. But in an industry that commodifies human intimacy and manipulates dedicated consumers for profit, how much longer will we see genuine human interactions on screen before they become a luxury? Thank you guys for watching. This is Sore Spot, and I will see you guys next time.